Hello guys, and welcome back to Toucan Tarot. Happy New Year for those of you that missed my last video. I hope this finds you well. Today's reading, pick a crystal and we're going to be getting channeled messages from your person. So this could be a lover, this could be someone you're in a relationship with, it could be someone that you just think about all the time. That person, whoever it is to you and for you, this is going to be a channel message from them. In order to do that, we're going to use the help of the oracles cards. I've got quite a few here that we're going to be whopping out. Also the Lunar Soul Tarot and of course my lovely guides. So shall we just get cracking? If you do, timestamps are all below, of course, crystal 1, 2 and 3. But just before you do, I just wanted to say a huge shout out and thank you to all my subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm so close. But thank you all so much. I'm humbled daily by the fact that you all follow the channel, and thank you so much. It's great and I love doing this, so it means more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and remember to hit the like button. Great stuff. So shall we just get straight into it? Channel messages from your person. As always, we've got 3 crystals: crystal 1, crystal 2 and crystal 3. I just want you to take a deep breath in and release that breath, and just to have a look at which crystal resonates with you the most when you think of your person, and pick that one. We are going to start, as I mentioned, sorry, timestamps are down below, but we are going to start now with crystal 1. So for those of you that have chosen crystal 1, this is your lovely reading, and let's just get straight into it, shall we? As I mentioned, I'm going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot. And of course, guys, do remember, you know, this is just a free reading for you guys. If you do want to go into more detail, you can definitely hit me up, as I mentioned earlier in my intro. I am open now for private readings. Woohoo! I've got more time on my hands. So if you did want to go into it in more detail or ask any different questions, then feel free. On that note, yeah, I need inspiration of what you guys want to know next. So please do comment below in regards to videos. Oh, pulling these out here. So, yes, channel message from your person. So first of all, I'm just going to start by pulling some tarot. So we've got Death, King of Discs, Star, and 4 of Cups. And then straight away, I'm going to pull as well some oracle cards. And we're going to start with the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. I love their artwork. It's just lovely. Okay. And then I'm going to bring some oracles out, and then also I'm going to use some of these beautiful fairy oracles, which are so lovely, and I only realised I've not used them for a while, and it feels right with this reading, so I was drawn to use them today. And we're going to pull out a few here. Okay. Right. Whew. Quite a lot in here, guys. I'm just going to move some of these up here. Let's pop these up here. Hopefully, can you see them? Yeah, great. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm having to change the timing of my readings. So, well, not even just that. I'm in the UK. The weather's shocking and it's so dark and dim. And I've got this big glaring light above, so apologies. Right, so your person. So again, this could be someone you're thinking of, someone you're actually involved with. This is whoever takes up those spaces in your mind. This is about them and this is a message from them. Let's start up here. Obviously, we've got the tarot deck, and just so you know, we've got up here is the general feeling of them. And then what they want to tell you, we've got down further in the cards here. And they're very much, you know, obviously we've got the death card here, but this also signifies new beginnings. It's new beginnings. So it's not necessarily a death card. And that's certainly what's coming through here. You know, this person, I can say without a doubt straight away, you know, they want you and they can see this new big start with you, and where they are ruling the roost. So definitely getting that they're the alpha person in the relationship here. And yeah, they're ready. They want this new start with you. You know, they look to the stars. They've thought about it hard. You've got the star coming out here. And what I'm being drawn to and asked to look at here in this card is, obviously with this star, you know, the most loveliest thing about this card is it's always reminding us, you know, 1 foot in the sea, 1 foot on the ground. And what's been brought through here is the position they're in. You know, they're looking at you and they're really seeing you as, you know, they've put considerate thought into this. It's not something that they just think about you and daydream. They've put real thought into this, and a very grounded decision has been made from them, you know, a decision that's come from a really grounded and sensible place. So this person definitely wants you, is into you, without a doubt. I'm getting all those feelings through, and it's, you know, the guides are confirming that. And they very much, again, see this big start with you, where they are, you know, I mentioned they're very much the alpha and ruling. You know, they see the person that comes in and looks after you. I want to say family, you know, I can feel family coming through. They want a family with you. And again, they very much see themselves. They've got this kind of ideal in their mind that they see themselves as the head of the family, and they want to look after you, from financials to everything else. But yeah, this is not someone that's just thinking about you on a whim. They've put serious thought and consideration into it, without a shadow of a doubt. However, you know, they're feeling a little bit down, and the message that's coming through, we've got the 4 of Cups here, and I just want clarification from the guides. Yeah, they're feeling a little bit down. They feel as if what's coming through here is they feel as if you are the person that's kind of putting your foot down all of a sudden. You know, for whatever reason, I'm getting the feeling that normally they're in control of this situation. You know, they're the ones that feel quite, but whatever's happened recently, very much they feel on the back foot, and they don't think that you, for the first time it's dawned on them that you might not think of them a great deal. So that's what's going through their head. Quite clearly you do think of them. You'll hear at this reading getting a channel message from them, but from their perspective, you know, they are very much feeling a little bit left out in the cold by you, and it's for a first time is what I'm hearing, that they feel a little bit on the back foot. And also, you know, what guide coming through from the guide here is that what's really interesting is that I don't think you even realize that bit of information. So that's a really nice bit of information for you. And that they actually do feel on the back foot. You're the one with all the power right now, even though you probably do not even realize that. And that's what's coming through. We've then got Star Family, We the Hathors, and Great Serving. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And we've got Star Family, you're part of a team of souls, you know, calling your support. And the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. There's a lot going on here. And, you know, I definitely feel that there's been some hurt in this relationship. From whatever end it's come from, you know, it's left you, is what I'm hearing, and them feeling hurt. Especially because of what could be. I mean, by all evaluation here, what's coming through is that you're deeply into them and they're deeply into you, but there's these crazy barriers that are, for whatever reason, that are stopping you from being together. And, you know, a few messages, obviously with the Star Family. There's 2 things that are coming through here. The first one is really, as the card is designed, which is, you know, you're part of a team of souls. Call in your support. So I get a feeling, guides telling me that you feel that you spoke about this person a lot to your inner circle, right? Well, don't worry about that. That's what friends are for. And certainly your soul sisters or soul brothers, and whatever applies to you, you know, that's what they're there for. So rally in this support and really talk about it. And the reason being, and you really are urged to do that, is because this is someone that maybe you shouldn't just forget like that. You know, there is deep love here on both sides. But again, you know, you see the Great Severing, it's the Mars energy, there's anger there, there's been conflict, but it is softening to love. You know, you look at angry Mars all red, and then you see it lightening up in the beautiful hues of pink there. And again, it's just reminding you and asking you that however angry you may be of this person's behavior and vice versa, that, you know, it's worth going for. It's not worth giving up just yet. You know, definitely there's a birth here, or there's a possibility. You know, obviously as a tarot reader, there's always free will, guys. This is just information that we get right here in the right now, in the present. And there's always free will and things that can change. But one thing, you know, these are just possibilities that are there if you so want them. And one thing that is here is, you know, deep love and mother's milk birth as a portal. And what's coming through is that this is very much indicating that, you know, this really could be the birth. If you can manage to get over whatever is keeping you, you know, giving that distance right now, there could be a brand new birth. We mentioned above that he was feeling, and he or she, sorry, or they were feeling that they have this, they want this new start with you. You know, if that can happen, it really will be quite the birth of something special. So, oh, how exciting, guys. We've also got, I pulled a couple here of our art oracles because I think they're absolutely spectacular. Are they not just the most loveliest things you've ever seen? They're of all the greatest artists out there. And not only is it, you know, heightening my education on art by using these, but they're just so pretty and they're a great way to get messages. But I pulled one for them and I pulled one for you over here. Oh, excuse me, tickle of my throat there. And we've got Salvador Dali for them. Never make an appearance without controversy. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Being Dali is inspiration enough. And, you know, that's very much how they are. They are a Salvador Dali, aren't they? They have this, you know, unconditional confidence is what I would say, to be them, wholeheartedly them. And they carry that with great, and this is why we mentioned earlier, you might not realise actually how into you they are, because they hold them, you know, they never give away too much. They do keep their cards to their chest, but in reality, good God, this person's into you. But yeah, they're very much a Salvador Dali, you know. They always like to make an impression, make a stand. And certainly with you, they wanted to make an impression and make a stand. But I'm also getting here that, you know, they're quite the lively person, obviously. And once you know, you can get on that connection of deep soul level with them, it will just flow so beautifully with you. And they're more than capable of that, even though it may seem difficult to get through to it, right? But they're absolutely more than capable of that. But yeah, they're very much exactly like Dali would say, you know, being Dali is inspiration enough. Being them is inspiration enough. That's their character. But underneath that is, well, like I said, you know, they've thought about this from a very grounded and emotionally intelligent place, is what I would say, and it's all looking great. But yeah, they are very much this kind of dominant character. But do remember, you know, underneath Salvador Dali, not only was a brilliant mind, and a absolute creative genius, right? But also, you know, he was a softie at heart too, and there is a softer surface under there. We've got Grayson Perry for you, the wonderful Grayson Perry. Oh, scratch the surface until your fingers bleed. Meaning separates art from craft. Try something new the old-fashioned way. Definitely, you know, that message right there. My guides laughed when that was read. Scratch the surface until your fingers bleed. This is what you're going to have to do with this person. It is scratching the surface away to get all this info that's quite clearly there to you, right? So, but you have to endure that, because as I mentioned, if you do, you don't have to. That's up to you. But there are good intentions there, is what I will say. And if that is a passage that you choose to take, it's going to be quite beautiful. And if you carry on digging, again, there is that softer soul under there. But yeah, meaning separates art from craft. And there is meaning in everything you do. And you are urged here to, you know, certainly when it comes to this relationship, to try something new, much like the beautiful Grayson Perry. Try something new, you know, approach it at a different angle. And again, from heed the words of advice of try it the old-fashioned way. So let him or her, they, whatever resonates with you, let them be that alpha one, you know, because that definitely is there. And that's a little message that's coming through that, you know, just let them have that. Even if you really all know it's not true, just let them have that. And then we move on, of course, here to the messages direct from them. We've got temptation, we've got look in a book, we've got go outside, and we've got hidden depths. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys. We've got look in a book. Whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The word you find will bring the insight you seek. and go outside. It's time to you to go outside, time for powerful piece of nature, wherever you are, and feel alone with your habitat and hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And so those are the messages from them. Just obviously, that's what the direct cards say, but let's translate this now as from the guides. Obviously, we've got the temptation here. Getting the feeling that they have temptation around them. Sorry, I'm not you, just confirming that. They do have temptation around them in the form of another lover. But they want you to know that that temptation does not bear, and these are the exact words that are coming through, does not bear resemblance or an inch to you, does not compare with someone like yourself. And they want you to really know this, because this is something, I got really emotional then, like a big whoosh, because this is something that's been really playing on your mind, you know, other interests that they may have. And, you know, without beating around the bush, guys, they do have other interests. But that's a direct message from them, is they want you to know that that temptation is being dampened. You know, they're not rising to that temptation. They're very much, as we mentioned earlier, you don't realize it, but they're thinking the world, and they want this new start with you. And they're thinking about it seriously with their mind and their heart. So just know, and I got really emotional then for you, just know that they're not going elsewhere. You know, they're very much focused on you at the moment. We've of course got look in a book as well, go outside in hidden depths. And this is just asking you, you know, the look in the book, and what my guide is saying here is this isn't to be taken literally. It's more of a sense of, you know, look in at your history, but look at it with new eyes. We said here about try something new. Look at it with new eyes is what's coming through, is what they're saying to you. You know, look at what we've got. Look at all the things that did work and that did matter. Again, I'm getting really emotional here. But there's almost a begging feeling for you to really look and go back and look at all the things that, you know, have involved you two in the past on the positive front. You know, go out and look is what they're saying. Go out and look is exactly it. And there is hidden things here. Again, this person, as we mentioned earlier, they're not the best at communicating their deep levels, which is why you're actually so in the dark of what their actual true feelings are, which, my dear, I can tell you are so lovely and pure. And really favourable in your, you know, to you. So you should be nothing but happy. And I'm so happy because I know that you've been feeling such turmoil, is all I can feel in my belly about this person. And I, you know, it's coming through. You maybe haven't been getting so much sleep as well. You can't get them out of your mind. And what I'm being told is you need to just not worry about that. Actually, as we mentioned here, you're on... You know, you're on the, they're on the back foot rather. You're the one that really is holding all the cards at the minute, and they are desperately awaiting to see what the outcome of that will be. And again, we mentioned it over here, you know, with the Mars card, we've definitely got here that this person has definitely pissed you off in the past. But yeah, they're asking you to look at everything, to analyze everything and really see and look to, is this, you know, something that we really could give another go? And the situation here and everything that's coming through is that would be a really pure and great endeavor, because there actually is good intentions from this person. And what a lovely reading, guys. That was really positive. And so again, just to recap, you know, they absolutely want a new start with you. They can see themselves as the head of this big family unit that you have, right? And they want all that, and they're thinking all this from a really grounded place with their head and their heart. They feel really on the back foot though. They feel like the cards are in your hands and that you're making a decision. There's definitely been turmoil there, but if you want to pursue this, you know, there is positive, loads of positivity here. Again, if you want to go into more of that and where would it entail, we can do a private reading, but just know that it's all on a very positive note. You're just reminded on what they really, really want you to know. And this is a channel message. And the biggest thing coming from them is to let you know that they do think seriously about you. That don't worry about the temptations that you think they have all around them. They don't compare to you. They don't matter. And they want you just to look in and, you know, really go out and look inwards, look outwards at everything. Because there are hidden depths there. And if you can allow to get to that space with this person, there's so much hidden depths that really, you know, they really, when exposed, they can become so beautiful and free, and it will lift a weight off your mind as well. And here also, it's as if there's some kind of hidden secret or memory at the back of your mind. And you say you already know this, and they're asking you to draw from those memories because there's something there that they really want you to remember. You know what I'm really been drawn to do as well? I'm really drawn to pull your music card to get a song inspiration for you. But just before you do, I was just about to pull these lovely Carl Gray cards again. Haven't used them for a while, and I was really drawn to you today. So here we are. But just as a final kind of advice card for you, let's see what they're saying. So we have Commander Asta, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Could not give you better advice, and that's exactly what they're waiting for. So just know that you're the one in control here. You're the one that has all the cards, and you're the one that can take that first step. So don't be afraid of taking the first step. They are eagerly awaiting it. I'm going to pull Music Oracle. I love these for getting some vibe. I'm going to ask the guides to send us some songs that you can listen to, because you need to do a lot of thinking about this person. Again, there's hidden messages of literally hidden messages or memories at the back of your mind that you need to seek out. Let's just have a look here. And we're going to ask ones to be sent now. Miles Davis, yes. Oh, could not be better. You need to go and listen to some Miles Davis, my friends. Play like you don't know how. Progress is impossible without shock. The keynotes are those left unplayed. You know, exactly that. Progress is impossible without shock. There has been a lot that's happened, but, you know, in order to progress and dig deep and move on, you got to look with fresh eyes, and maybe in the old-fashioned ways we mentioned earlier. But this was meant to give you some music to listen to, so in order to think about your person, which you need to do a lot of, and Miles Davis is your man. Guys, what a lovely reading. Again, it is, you know, you want to go into this in more detail, hit me up for a private reading. Details are all in the description. Or alternatively, do comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. It's a really lovely reading. Also, please do like the video, and do remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I could do with all the help I could get at the moment. I'm trying to hit over 1,000. So if you could help me get there, I would be eternally grateful. As a beautiful energy exchange. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Let me know what your thoughts are. Take care, guys. Keep your eye out for the next video. Bye-bye. Hi guys, for those of you that chose crystal number 2, this is your reading. Crystal number 2, and today's reading is channel messages from your person. As I explained, this could be someone that you're with, someone, your lover, someone that you just occupies your mind constantly. So basically, the person you think of the most, regardless of what your relationship status is. So, shall we get cracking straight in? First of all, I'm going to pull some Lunar Soul Tarot. And I'm going to pull a couple here. And this is really going to explain and talk about, you know, where they're at right now. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to pull a load of oracles, then to get some direct messages. So we have 3 of this. A lot of ones here. And a Hierophant. And then we also, let's have a look. What should I pull next? I'm actually going to pull some Art Oracle. I'm going to pull 1 each for you here. Miles van der Rohe and Salvador Dali. Lovely jubbly. And then I'm also going to pull here. Let's pull the direct messages out. Shine from within, temptation, and transformation. And also I'm going to take some Starseed Oracle. Normally I pull them out as I go, but I was just guided today for whatever reason. So just boom, get them all out there, and then we can get straight into your reading. Okay. Right, let's just get straight into it, shall we? So, let's go. Sorry guys, my camera keeps super wigging out. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. So we start off here, and this is really kind of where they're at in regards to thinking about you. We've got 3 of Discs, 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Really the message is coming through here, first of all, is there's a little bit of defensiveness to them. We see that here with the Seven of Wands. You know, they see that they are perhaps a lot under attack, certainly in regards to yourself and from others, but actually, you know, others are just offering hands of help rather than attacking, if that makes sense. So, but they are definitely on that defensive back kind of leg in regards to the two of you when it comes to other people's opinions. And they definitely see, like, they see you, I want to say, not as a prize, but they would, you know, the thought of you two together makes them feel extraordinarily victorious. And I get that this person is actually normally quite a selfish person, but now it's as if they're ready, you know, it's as if they're literally ready. You know, the moments in life, the message that's coming through, so I'm just trying to channel my guides here. You know, the moments in life, guys, is what I'm hearing. Or there are moments in life when we acquire, right? And then there's others moments when we pull up from our own wisdom. It's as if now, you know, they've acquired everything they need, but they want to, from themselves, but they want to reach out and they need something more now, and you're definitely someone that they see as that. So this is great news. But there is this back foot thing, and we'll get back to that in a minute. In regards to direct messages from them, I'm going to skip down to here below. And what's come up is we've got ask for help, shine from within, temptation and transformation. We mentioned up here, they very much, when they think of you two together, they very much feel pride in that. You know, they always want to show you off, like great arts of work, like we see here in the Three of Discs. It's this real pride of, you know, prideship of their, you know, what they have. And they very much love that about being with you. For whatever reason, though, they're thinking that you don't realise that and that you don't feel that. What's coming through is that you're not in a great place right now. I just got a real feeling wafted over me then, and I'm sending all my love to you because you're not in a great place right now. And certainly what they want to know is that you can ask them for help. You know, you can, this is a person that you can seek to find solace in its time. The exact direct message, and I'm going to show you, you know, this is either one would be you, but you need to ask the other one for help, okay? Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. And they're saying that they can be that assistance to you, not just them, but anyone. So there's a real need. You know, they're really wanting you to reach out right now, specifically to them would be their ideal. But also, you know, taking away that selfish edge which they normally have, they really want you to reach out to just anybody. You know, they're really deeply concerned about you right now and really want you to reach out. So they're thinking about you constantly on their mind. And they do want you to shine from within, you know. For whatever reason they're feeling, and I'm getting the feeling, and I'm trying to get my guides to confirm that there's something that you're very down about right now. Something's happened in your life, whether it's to do with this person or elsewhere, that's really you know, it's damaged your body for a second. It's almost give you this shock, and this person just wants you to know how amazing you are. And even though you're not thinking the best of yourself right now, you should be, because they, you know, want to show you off with pride. They want you to shine from within. They know how much you can shine. And, you know, this person definitely, and one thing I will add is, even though this person, I'm getting that they're very, you know, quite macho, if you like, they definitely see you as someone that, you know, we spoke here of the Hierophant, and that isn't just that they want to finally go outwards and bring things into their life that are outwards, like people like you, but also they really see you as someone they can learn a lot from as well. So they see you as someone and they're getting a message across, you know, that you are so smart and so lovely and so strong, even though you don't realize it right now, outwardly and inwardly, is the message that's coming through. And you need to start shining from within. Now is your time to shine, and you need to absolutely just burst out, because whatever it is that has been getting you down, there's so much goodness going on that you need to outshine that now with your love and inner goodness. And we've got temptation and transformation, and this is a message from them. You know, I very much get the feeling that this person was a bit of a player perhaps, and you're not sure if you can perhaps trust them in that sense. And they just want you to know that, listen, regardless of the temptation around me, when it comes to you, there is transformation. You know, I am transforming into what you want them to be. This is what they're saying to you. So definitely there's strong messages coming from them that they want this to work. And again, guys, this is from them. So just bear in mind that this might not be the right thing, but this is where they're coming from. This is what they want you to know. So their minds are, and what I will say, their intentions are really quite pure and good about you. They are, for absolute sure. So that's really positive news, guys. Super positive news. We've then got up here, we've got the Courageous Peony, Forge Don't Follow, and the Seas of Mintica. And these were picked out as advice cards, obviously, in regards to the two of you. The Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique in nature, and this card's really saying, you know, let yourself be seen. It comes almost like the same message, and ironically, remember these are advice cards from guides. This was directly from them. Guides are saying the same as them, you know, shine from within, let yourself be seen. You know, you don't realise you're multifaceted, you know, you have so many great things going on for you, and you're unique. And not only do the spirit and guides think it, and your angels, but also your interest, your person thinks it as well. Definitely a deep calling here. My guide's butting in and and coming through and saying that, listen, you need to meditate, because, you know, this is a message from not only my guides, but your guides are waiting to chat to you as well. So if you are already into meditation, you've connected with your guides, you need to go in there. There's messages for you. So you need to go in deep and back and work out and talk to them and find out what those are. If you haven't started meditating, huge wake-up call to start. Your angels, your guides, you know, you're really divinely guided right now, and you need to get in touch with that. And if you need help on how to do that, let me know. I do offer guided meditations, and of course, private readings if you want to go into that a bit further, so I can help you out in that department. But yeah, definitely being called to really go inward and connect with your guides right now. And it's to be reminded of who you are. You've forgotten who you are. You need that reminder. Forge Don't Follow. This is your chance to, again, it's all the same messages that were coming through from your person. And I'd like to point out that this really does show us that not only their intentions are good, they're saying the same as, you know, the divine guides are saying to you. And that is, don't forge, don't follow, pave a new path. Pave a new path. All my words muddled up. And be the leader that you wish you had. And, you know, forget that you wish someone to show you the way, or you wish you had that role model of this. Be that person. Be that person. Forget wanting others to do things for us. And I know you're not like that, so that's not what I'm saying. But be that person, the leader that you wish you had right now. Because, oh my God, there is so much happening with you aside from this person, and you're about to bubble over. The dark period, whatever you've been through, is about to end, and I almost want to cry. I can't say the relief I just felt as I said those words. I really feel in my readings, guys. I'm a big empath, and but physically, and I literally feel I've got tears in my eyes right now, because, you know, whatever path has happened recently, whatever this dark period has been for you, is over, and you need to really go within and let this light shine through. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. The Seas of Mintica, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. And, you know, these are all messages I'm hearing not only for you directly, and my guys are saying, you know, they're sorry they've butted in the reading, that because this is meant to be all from them, but you need to hear this right now. And I'm getting goosebumps all over me, and the time is now for you. Flipping it back to them, though, they do want to say, look, and, you know, there is so much potential with this person, and this is the messages from them, and really it's up to you how you decide to take it forward from here. But the guides and the advice here is that there are potential with this person. It's almost like, you know, bringing unconscious to light when it comes to the two of you. It really is a spark there. There is definitely something worth pursuing. I pulled a couple of cards for them, Salvador Dali, for you, Miles Vanderoe, and two great artists. One lives many lives in a lifetime. A good idea deserves a good aphorism. Evander Swedenham. So basically, you know, the both of you here, these are both characters that were very much bold and very much the leaders in what they did, and very much knew what they want. but they both had very soft undercurrents. And what's coming through is that, you know, you both, you're quite similar actually, but you're both very hard in exterior. And this is definitely something that's, you know, keeping this connection from happening. So that's a big wake-up call to remember that you're both these leaders and that you need to just take a little breath, because things are great, guys. You know, this is great what is happening here. I'm going to pull, because I'm feeling hugely urged to, a final card for you. And we're going to do a Carl Gray Keepers of the Light card. Again, I've not used these in a while, and I was really drawn to with this pack. We've got Bridget, Inner Strength. Oh, there couldn't be a better card. We just got tingles with that. She's so beautiful, Bridget, and this card does represent inner strength. And, you know, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. And that's a message from you both to you in regards to everything in life. And it's also a message to you in regards to them. You really have got the power in this situation. They're all there if you want them. They really are. And that's just to remind you of that fact. So this is all really good stuff, people. I'm also going to pull a cheeky little music oracle to give you some music to listen to when you'd like to think about this person. Straight away, Patti Smith. You need to put some Patti Smith on. Jesus died from, these are just a few Patti Smith sayings here. Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not yours. Learn to make peace with eternal dissatisfaction. The most powerful form of rebellion is of the spirit. You definitely need to tap into your spirit, but this card was really pulled for music to listen to in regards to this person. So whack on some Patti Smith. And just as a recap here, guys, much like we said at Bridget and the Inner Strength here, you know, recognize that you have the power with everything in life. You know, pave a new path, become the leader you wish you had. So this is for you, but also in regards to them, you really do have the power. They're really into you. They are a little defensive, but, you know, they not only are they into you, but they see you. They absolutely see you, but they are really worried. Remember, that was one of the underlining messages. They are worried about you. And even though, you know, I get the strong feeling that you're going to be fine, you know, because there's so much inner roar in you, you're going to be fine. But, you know, do ask for those of help around you or them. They're totally open for you to ask for their help. But yeah, we need to see you shining from within. And again, don't worry too much about their player past, because, you know, they do resist temptation, especially when it comes to you. Having said that, this isn't from them. This is just from, you know, guides, the guide's advice is that, having said that, do remember that, you know, maybe there needs to be a commitment here at some point, because, you know, we can't be expected, both you and them, to not commit to anyone while you work this out between you, because really there's nothing to work out is what the guides are saying. You know, there's just these obstacles in the way for no reason, but you're both ready now. They are. The power is very much in your hands, and they will 100% wait around for you. They want to know that there is a transformation when it comes to you, so they will wait for you. It's not a sense of, oh, you need to make a decision now and commit to them or nothing. That's not what we mean. But what it's saying is ultimately you do need to make a decision, and they will wait around while you make that. But just remember that you do actually need to make it. Guys, what a lovely reading. Go listen to some Patti Smith. Awesome. And I hope you had a lovely reading. If you want to go into this in more detail, or you want some help with guided meditation as mentioned there, do get in contact. My email and all the details are below about readings and so forth in the description. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm trying to get to 1,000, so don't forget to subscribe and like this video. But more importantly, do tell me your thoughts. I'm really interested to know here. There's a lot going on with you, and I hope you're all right. And I really need you, and this is coming from me as the personal message. You know, really do. You need to find your inner strength, girl, or guy, whoever you are. You need to find your inner strength. You need to tap into your guides. Meditate, because there's such an inner roar. You're about to let through your shine. And, you know, as I said, that dark period has come to an end. So wishing you so much love and light. I get bubbles whenever I say that. This dark period has come to an end. My guide is saying that you need to say that out loud. This dark period is coming to an end. My light will shine through. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, if you want to know more, just let me know below. I'll see you soon. Much love and light to you. Take care. Hello guys, for those of you that chose crystal number 3, this is your reading. So should we just get straight cracking on? And this is of course a channel message from your person. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you know, this could be about your lover, someone you have a relationship with, someone, whoever, someone you don't have a relationship with. It's about whoever occupies your mind the most, your person, person that you think about the most. And we're going to get some channel messages direct from them, and also some help from our guides as well. To start the round, just tell us a bit more about where they are right now. I'm going to use the Lunar Soul Tarot. And normally, if you do watch my videos, you'll see that I normally kind of get a few out, and then we pull more and more. I'm just going to get them all out today. I'm really drawn to. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, I'm being told to keep all of these out, so that's what we will do. We're after 4, and 4 have come, so that's great. Oh, look at that, the Lovers card. We've got 2 of Wands, so we've got 5 of Swords, the Lovers, 2 of Wands, and the Tower. Whew, quite fiery cards there, guys. I'm going to pull as well, yeah. Let's do some of these. The great cards, these. I love them so much. They're the art oracles, so all the greatest artists. And we're going to pull some of these to just grab some character traits and some advice on those traits for the both of you. Let's pull one for them. Oh, Jeff Koons. And then we've got Cindy Sherman. I love these cards so much. They're amazing. Not only is it heightening my intellect when it comes to art, but they're just amazing. Right, let's pull. I'm going to pull some fairy oracles as well. And we're going to do this to get some direct message straight from them. So let's get straight into them. Tune in, and we're going to pull some cards out here. The first one is Go Outside, and we've got Find Balance, Fairy Spotting, Look in a Book. Okay, and finally, I'm also going to pull, let's move these back a bit here. I'm also going to pull some Starseed Oracle. Yeah, Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel's Starseed, just to get a little bit more info on these messages here. So we've got Big Picture Thinking, Child of the Commos, and Baby Steps. Okay, so should we just literally get cracking straight in here? First of all, in regards to how they're thinking, guys, I mean, also we've got the 5 of Swords here, the Lovers, 2 of Wands and the Tower. In regards to you, they absolutely, we've got the Lovers here, you know, they see you as someone that you definitely want to be with, whether you are together yet or you're not, you know, they absolutely see that, that's going nowhere. There's been a big battle though, for sure, whether it's that they've battled over you or and decisions are being made right now, and this is why the 2 of you aren't necessarily in direct connection. There's been big upheavals that have happened, and I will say call it a battle. It's what the card says, but the guys are telling me that's literally what it has felt like for you. And there's a lot of thinking about where to go next with this. You know, change definitely has to come. We see the Tower. Tower's big change. They want big change. And they're really thinking about what they can do. But what they do know is that they absolutely want you. They do. And I almost want to shed a tear when I say that, because I really feel in my readings, and I just got the most loveliest rush of vibes through me there. Yeah, there's been crazy destruction, you know, with the 2 of you, but they want to fight. They don't know what's going to happen. They know that there's going to be big change. They're desperately kind of thinking about what they can do to make this happen, and what they can do and where you need to go from here. You know, that's something that is massively in their mind, but it's there, and they do want the results to be the 2 of you. We've got here, in fact, I'm going to go straight to the messages here. We've got Go Outside, Find Balance, Fairy Spotting, and Look in a Book. You know, they are definitely, without a shout, asking you to kind of come out of your shell, what would be your natural kind of habitat and way of being, and to just go do a bit more. There's a wanting from them for you to do a bit more. That's all that's coming through. And so they want more action from your side, without a shadow of a doubt. Also, it's almost as if, you know, they don't feel like there's necessarily room in your life, because they don't feel that there's balance there. And I'm really getting a work balance here, you know, between your work, rest and playtime. You know, you need to have more energy is what they're saying, you know, and they would love for you to be able to balance out those things. Or, you know, this is their thoughts bearing in mind and what they're saying to you, but it isn't necessarily what's true. And what I'm actually getting from my guides is that you have all the balance you need. And, you know, you have room for them. But for whatever reason, that's what they're thinking. They're thinking that, you need to squeeze them in, so that perhaps that you need to find more time. So that's either something you need to definitely discuss with them, or, you know, bring to attention. whether it's true or not. Basically, and also, you know, fairy spotting. I love this card. It's time to go fairy spotting. You know, it said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing, and they really want you to kind of do that. And you know, people say I'll see it when I believe it, and actually the opposite is true. If you believe, then you will see, you know, the law of attraction and so forth. And this is really the angle that they're asking you to come from right now. You know, they want you to believe. They want you to believe. And once you believe, then, you know, believing is seeing, much like with the fairy spotting. So they're really asking you to take a leap of hope is what's coming through. Take a leap of hope that with everything that's been, there is a way forward. And they do want to work with you through this and to find that. And, you know, they need you to believe. They need you to have that hope right now. And they also, you know, we've got the look in a book card. And this is, I'm getting a really special, lovely message coming through here that, you know, the words you will find, there's words that you need to find. It's almost a memory, if you like. It's a memory that's at the back of your mind there. They're asking you to look deep inside yourself and find those memories. There's a memory that you've lost that you need to dig into. And that memory, when you find it, it will bring you instant insight and it will bring you the answer you seek. Sorry, bear with me, guy. Oh, I had a frog in my throat there. But yeah, there's definitely some things there that they really want you to seek out in your memories about you two. And to keep going, basically. Because even though, you know, I get here that you feel that you're on the back foot, it's them that actually feel on the back foot. But there's a lot of decision making going on here. We've got big picture thinking that's come up. You know, this is visionary, it's inspired ideas. It's, again, as I mentioned here, it's what's needed in this situation, is what the message is. And, you know, big things have happened. And no one is quite sure what to do. There is this looking and thinking of what way to go. They definitely want to go in your direction. I'm guessing you do theirs, otherwise you wouldn't want to be knowing what they're thinking. But, you know, some big thinking, big picture thinking is required here, you know, inspired ideas, new views. You know, you need to look at this with new eyes, both of you. Moving forward, you need to look at this with new, brand new eyes. And we've got child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. And this is just to remind you that, you know, the answers really do lie within you. And you're really being called here to meditate, because there's answers about this situation, about them, that your guides can help you with, and that actually you have yourself. You just have to go within to find them. If you don't know how to, meditation is one of the greatest gifts that I swear to God I can recommend to you. You find, you know, it's only when you go within and you find the answers, and you can do that brilliantly through meditation. If you need help with that, hit me up. I can help with guided meditation. But yeah, you need to go within. If you already know how, start doing it more. And remember, you know, that it is all baby steps at the moment. This is the biggest card that's coming through, baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Action. And it's in fact saying the same as what they were saying here. You know, we need you to, it's not a case of seeing is believing, it's believing is seeing. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. It's asking you to take a leap of faith here. And that leap of faith, you know, there is good intentions behind it from them. They do see you as this lover regardless of everything else, but there is big change coming. But this is saying, you know, although it will be baby steps, this is definitely worth pursuing. But it is going to be baby steps. It's not going to just happen like this. There's going to be, you know, it's going to be slowly but surely to make sure that you're both coming at it from a healed and beautiful space. And we pulled a couple of cards. We've got Jeff Coombs for them and Cindy Sherman. And first of all, we've got the amazing Jeff Coombs. Just look at that piece drawing there. The future is big, bright and shiny. The balloon can't pop, but your pop can balloon. Learn the difference between cramp and kitsch. Guys, camp and kitsch, sorry. And this is absolutely right with them. And it's what we're saying up here, you know, regardless of what's gone on, they're really optimistic that the future is bright with you. The future is optimistic. You need to know that they are thinking about you, and that they're thinking that the future is bright, but there's just so much turmoil and things that are happening all around you that, again, those baby steps. Cindy Sherman, don't be yourself, be yourselves. Tell the truth in every fiction. Take a good long look in someone else's mirror. And, you know, this is all obviously tongue-in-cheek, but really the message coming through from that here is you need to look inside the mirror for sure. And it says don't be yourself, be yourselves. And what that's saying is there is different levels of yourself. You're not being your true self at the moment. You need to get inward and find your true self, and that'll give you all the answers you need. Oh, this is a really lovely reading. It's all very positive about your person. Again, if you do want this, you know, it is a mini reading for YouTube. If you do want to go into this in more detail, just hit me up for a private reading. Let me put another one for advice. We've got the Carl Grey cards here. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. You know, this is saying that forgiveness can be possible in this connection here. And they want your forgiveness. You know, that's definitely a channel message from them. From whatever's happened, they are craving your forgiveness. But there's forgiveness on both ends is what I'm hearing. But definitely they crave your forgiveness for sure. I'm going to leave you on a note here. Music to listen to in regards to them. And I'm going to pull a music oracle for this. Oh yes, John Coltrane. I love John Coltrane. So that's the person. Go and have a look. Go and have a YouTube of John Coltrane. Put on some tracks. That will help with some clarity, or at least give you a giggle about this connection. But guys, the ultimate thing here is that you need to go within, because, you know, you came to ask for channel messages and you got them. They're totally there for you, but it's just quite hazy. They're not quite sure which way to go. And they do know it will be baby steps. But really, you have all the answers, and you hold all the cards. So you need to go within and find that, because you have them all yourself on how to deal with this and move forward. If you need my help, again, let me know, guys. Listen to John Coltrane. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And much love, light, and peace to you all. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next reading. Let me know how this resonated. Comment below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Sending all the good love and vibes. Take care.